Hello once again, this is James. Welcome to my Microsoft Word videos. Today we are going to look at a word feature known as mail merge. What is mail merge? Mail merge is a word processing feature which allows the user to combine a document with a data file, for example addresses, so that a copy of the document is sent to the different addresses without necessarily retyping each letter. So how does this work? Let us use this sample document here. For example, you might want a different address, a different telephone, a different parent name, and a different student's name. So what is the first order of business in this case? We shall go to mailings. We are supposed to start our mail merge here. So we go to start mail merge. What are we typing? They can be letters, emails, envelopes, labels, directories, and so on. But in this case, we want to type letters. So that is the first step. The next step, we're supposed to create the recipients, people who are supposed to receive the recipients. You can type a list, or if you had previously typed a list which you are using, you can get it from that old list. But in this case, let us try to type our new list. So we can see that this is where we type our addresses, but we want to customize now our merge fields. You may not need all of these as put here. So what do? We shall come to customize merge fields. Let's say we need a title, we need a first name. We may not need this. Since we want to customize this, let's say we don't need a company name. Let's delete the company name as well. We only need one address line. Let's delete the other one. Let's leave out the city still. You can leave those if you want them. Just in the interest of time. We can delete this. We can delete this. Let's just leave a home phone. Let's remove the work phone. You can also remove you can leave the email. We are going to use to rename this. You can rename a field, maybe to student, student name. Then we can rename this to simply phone. We can also rename this to simply just address. It's only one. Then we can call this also parent name. So okay, so these are our address fields we want to participate in this mail merge. So we say okay, then we start populating our list. Maybe it is a Mr. Apple of 11 to Kampala, for example. Phone, if that is their phone, and the student's name is Mall. We say if that is over, we say new entry. And this is a Mrs. Ma. Mrs. Ma of 1233 Pakiso. No. 414 and the girl is now another person. Maybe you have a doctor Ball of that form will be of maybe and the child's name is Vol. So if this is our list, let's use these three for example. We say okay. We're supposed to save that list. Maybe we call it mail list. Then we say save. Of course you won't see it there, but it's saved as an access file. Then next order of business, we are supposed to now start putting our merge fields. So we are going to highlight here where we want our address, then we come up here where it says insert merge field. And zoom in for clarity. Here where it says insert merge fields, you click on this drop down arrow. Then what do you want there? You want the address line. Of course the telephone comes up, you can enter to take it back. We want the telephone there also. We go back to insert merge fields, then we say phone. Then we still have more fields to match. We want the parent also. So we can highlight this where we want our parent name to be. Go back to insert merge fields, then we say parent what? Name. Then lastly, we want to have our student's name. So we come, then we say student's name. Okay, we can space that. So that it's not crowded. Then somewhere here we need the title of the parent, dear Mr. or dear Mrs. or dear Doctor. So we are going to space a bit, then we come and put the title. Okay, so basically that is what we need to complete our merge field. So after that we shall come to finish merge. Then we can say edit individual letters. If you are printing them out, you can say print, but now we want to see the preview since you are not going to print them out. So we click in edit individual letters. It will give you a range that you want from which one to which one. If they are very many, we want maybe 1 to 10 if they are 20, but in this case let us leave it in all and we say okay. So notice that our letters have been done. You see the address, the telephone number, and the person and the student's name. Okay, if we try to browse, we scroll down, this is the next one, dear Mrs. Ma, then dear Dr. Ball, and the student's name still down. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do mail merge in Microsoft Word. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.